Well, Brah fam, somehow another year is coming to an end, and there's definitely been some highs and some definite lows, but overall, I just want to personally thank you for your support, especially if you're listening to me right now. Just know that I truly appreciate you and still hanging out with me, even though Siege is kind of at an interesting point in life right now. I'm really hoping for something awesome coming in 2022, but I guess only time will tell at this point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I truly love you all. This video is going to be a little bit different, and it's because I wanted to do the first ever best of 2021 in each category. We got the best spawn peak of 2021, best hiding spots of 2021, the best patched trick of 2021, and so much more. So sit back and enjoy the video, and keep in mind these are just my personal opinion. If you had a different favorite one for each category, let me know what it was down below. So yeah, title says it all. The best unintentional spot of 2021. This was back in February when the stadium map came out. You could actually rappel cancel and then drop on top of the glass and then climb out all sides of those metal wires that were stretching out from inside the map. Insanely hard to do, but the angles that you could create were insane, and overall just a good time. Bro! This spot landed me in a bunch of fights over on Twitter with the official Rainbow Six Siege game. So yeah, definitely one of the highlights of 2021. And huge shout out to Gustus for being the first to find this. Can we? Oh no! So last week I told you all about Mech Arena and how we're partnering up for the Able Gamers charity this month, which helps get gaming and accessibility to those who have disabilities so that everybody can experience what we love to do in games too. If you haven't heard about Mech Arena before, it is the action-packed, free-to-play competitive robot game that's packed with PvP team battles, deep combat tactics, and limitless customization. My favorite mech so far that you can actually unlock really early is the Lancer, because you can use him and jump around and basically parkour into other spots that other people can't get to, and it really throws off the enemy. Right now, simply playing Mech Arena helps earn money for charity because we are on the path to blowing up 1 billion mechs, and each time that we hit a milestone along the way, participants receive in-game prizes and donations will be made to Able Gamers. If you would like to try out Mech Arena for free, then head on over to this website and check it out. I'll have it all linked down below for easy access. Thank you so much to Mech Arena and Able Gamers for what you guys are doing and for sponsoring this video. Please use my link and download Mech Arena for free on iOS and Android if you'd like to try it out. Now, easily the best Prefire location of 2021, at least the one that worked for me the most, is this one on Chalet. As far as I know, this is still working perfectly fine, and it just looks insanely crazy. And that's why I'm extra surprised about how many times I've actually landed this in a game. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely give it a try.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bomb.
Oh my god, I actually hit it, bros.
It's all in the time.
Now, this might have been able to be placed in best unintentional spot of 2021, but I had to give it its own category because it's just so random. You used to be able to destroy the floor and then prone lower than intended and get a pixel through the back of throne. Right now, I guess they fixed the tile in the back, so it's really hard to get this angle, so not necessarily worth going for anymore. But yeah, it was one that I used for quite a while early 2021, had a lot of success with, and definitely deserved to be on this list. Best Pro League trick of 2021, probably no surprise to anybody. It's coming from Pangu, and yeah, my voiceover is not going to do it justice. Let's just listen in.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you come with me,
Okay.
and then if you look up here, that's the hatch to serve a wall. Now you stay here. I'm gonna go up there.
Okay. Oh my god.
So that's construction softwall into a cache.
Oh
bomb
my
site.
god, that is insane.
So you can shoot the thermite charge or Hibana pellet off the wall. I'm gonna open the wall now. You can probably see it in a second. What this strat was purposely made for was that you would play Rook with ACOG back in the day, and you can basically get this angle with 2 impact grenades.
I see.
And you can just go into basement, and when they say, oh, thermite in the wall, you can double impact and then shoot the charge. So you see down there?
Dude, that is nuts. Man, I should have gone ACOG. Yeah, I see it.
It's a long angle.
That is so
So
sick.
you should see my head like wiggling about
I
on
can
here.
see it now. Yep.
So if I were to kill you now, for the kill count.
Oh my god. Yeah,
See
imagine having your
all the
thermite
way.
charge be destroyed and you don't even know where it's coming from.
Depending on how you make the holes, because you're so far away with so many layers of like obstruction, your gun isn't even gonna produce audio. So it's like having a silencer on the long
That
range.
is true.
Like,
That
your
is
charge
true.
will just, your thermite charge will disappear, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, where did it go? So let's say you impact here, and then you impact here. And then all of a sudden with 2 impacts, you generate the angle all into server mid-round. An enemy might hear the impacts, but they're in basement. What's happening in basement, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you've created this really long angle that they can't really respond to very quickly, even if they realize what was going on. And they're not gonna have an attacker in basement at this stage if they're doing like a master.
No ways. I was pretty sure that's what I was looking at, but I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah. Oh my god.
And I've known about this for almost a year now, but I haven't used it myself either because I just haven't had the opportunity to.
Are you sure you're okay with me posting this? I'd hate to like give away.
With invite postponed / canceled, I think it should be in your video.
So out of the 4 operators that came out this year, my favorite and the best in my opinion of 2021 is just all of the different types of ways that you can play with the OSA shield and the new mechanics that it brings. One of the main ones obviously being the fact that you basically have a deployable cover on attack, so you can vault over it, get elevated angles through spots that were never even thought of before. We got a bunch of them. I'll let some of my favorites play out. Yeah, go ahead and take a watch. Second spot that we're going to be able to do this is actually going to be at the top of Printer Stairs on Canal, and it's going to go over the window on New Bridge all the way to the other side in server room. Next, we're going to get onto the skylight roof by placing the OSA shield that's either facing straight south or straight north, and you're going to be able to look towards the glass and just vault right up. From there, you can walk around the edges, walk straight to the center, get 2 really strong angles onto each site if they're choosing trophy statuary, as well as a couple common anchor spots, and even through the wall if it's not reinforced. It's super easy. Literally just face the skylight and hold down the deploy button and walk backwards, and the first spot that you start to deploy your shield, it's going to work. Once you do that, just vault over, and then the tips of your toes are going to catch the ledge, and then you will be able to run up the skylight. Just make sure you don't fall through from the high points, because the skylight is high enough that you're not going to be able to survive that much fall damage. Now, going up on the north side of border, which is vehicle customs, we can get this crazy lineup through the archives window that's going to take out anybody that's peeking the common line of sight out the window, and this can't even get people that are standing and anchoring up on top of the fountain. This one actually is pretty crazy because it's so easy to set up, and if you don't see anybody, you can always just pick up your shield and move on. We have done a couple other elevated OSA vault spots in the past, and I'll leave those videos linked down below if you like this one, but as of right now, this is one that really nobody is expecting. Next up, I wanted to throw this category in best baby Brah moment of 2021 now that he's gaming. And yeah, some people might think that it was like the fact that he could memorize a map and figure out how to get to the tomato plants on Oregon and open doors, but nah, this one for me is it. You got scared up top? It's what up top?
Stinky up top.
It's stinky up top?
Yeah.
Why is it stinky up top? You poop? Where'd you poop?
There was a pee.
Oh, you pooped and peed? That's fine.
Mommy said I would get more.
Oh, mommy said you shouldn't go poop and pee in your bed anymore? Yeah, probably not. Now, this is one that others might have a different opinion on, and I'm really curious to know what your guys' favorite Defender Gadget spot is. But overall for me, it's the electric claw that was on Chalet under the table that electrifies the wall beneath, and the insane throw by Kayak from G2 on Coastline. We got the crazy big brain Kate electric claw spot on Chalet. All you gotta do is break the east side of the dining room table, and then you're gonna be able to throw an electric claw all the way down to the end. It's gonna be completely inside. Plus, most likely you're playing ranked, and Thatcher's gonna be banned anyways. Even if they did have a Thatcher, it'll only get disabled for 15 seconds. Callie's not going to work here, and then it's going to be back. Now, next up, but for attackers, I have this one going to the vertical Habana trick, where you can actually open up big sections of reinforced walls by placing the Habana pellets in this really interesting way. Really unorthodox, really creative, and yeah, just a really cool trick for the year. Wall. This is great for single walls where the other Habana trick doesn't work, so it's a good one to keep in mind. All right, now one that you guys have probably been waiting for. This, in my opinion, is the best spawn peak of 2021. Just the combination of how hard this is to counter, plus the high traffic, plus the high success rate throughout the year, plus pros tweeting about using it, and not to mention all the different variations of where you can stand to get really crazy angles that are all really similar. Overall, just a perfect combination for easily one of the best, if not the best spawn peak of 2021. If this isn't your favorite spawn peak of the year, definitely let me know what yours is down below, because I was going to do an entire top 10 just for spawn peaks, but after thinking about it more, I wanted to just give you guys the best of the best. So yeah, this is what I came up with. Outside. What's really crazy is because this line of sight is so far away, even with Callie's 12x scope, it's not even visible. But for defenders, since we're standing up close on the angle, we're going to be able to see very clearly while attackers quit out so they can cancel the match. Up next, we got a few of the best hiding spots of 2021. I included a few in here because a couple of these are patched already. For example, the one on border was one from before the rework, and so obviously that's not going to work anymore. A couple of these are really hard right now, but with some practice in custom games, you could definitely pull it off. Aim by the boxes on the left side and then slap the counter with your shoulders to strategically destroy everything but the two boxes on the right. From there, you can actually go prone for a crazy dark hiding spot that is going to make your opponents scream when they die to you. And yeah, for whatever reason, this spot doesn't work with the impact grenade, so you got to use orcs. Title says it all. This is the best did you know of 2021 in my opinion. First one is a 15-second did you know about how you can actually one-tap hatches with Tachanka's LMG. As long as you're able to go prone far enough back, then you can shoot the corner to corner and literally one-tap a hatch. This one here is probably the most specific shield placement that I've ever done in Siege. There's only a few pixels where you're going to actually get the option to place this shield, but once you do it, you're going to be able to create some of the craziest angles on border. You can stay up top, go prone, stand up, and see over while attackers can't even see you. And then my favorite that Dan figured out is that you can actually go all the way to Teller's window and kill anybody that vaults in, even though they just drone the entire room and think it's safe. This is one to try out in a custom game first to make sure that you're looking at the right spot for the shield, because you don't want to go into an actual like ranked game and then spend 30 seconds in prep phase on top of this thing just trying to place the deployable cover while you're getting droned out and not helping your teammates set up. But once you nail it down, it's a really crazy one. So I had a hard time deciding what the title of this was going to be. It was either going to be the best parkour of 2021 or the best YOLO parkour of 2021. So if you're willing to risk falling to your death and giving the other team a round, then overall it probably is the best parkour of 2021 because it is insane. And Ubisoft even made this like opening on top of courtyard bulletproof. It used to be just the wooden frame, and now they added this plate that's bulletproof. So if you get up here, you're going to be controlling a lot and it's really hard for defenders to fight back. But nobody can say it doesn't work. I literally Amaru'd up to the roof and then did it in like, what was that, 20 seconds? So yeah. This is the perfect follow-up because this is the best easy trick of 2021. Yeah, below the blue chest, you're actually going to see a brick wall that's not fully attached to the ceiling. This creates an angle that's almost impossible to see as an attacker, and you're going to be able to kill anybody that's going up backstairs into Astro. If you lean left, you can even see all the way down to first floor backstairs. So this is an angle that you could use as a roamer, even if you're not defending a statuary trophy site. My favorite C4 trick of 2021 was definitely this one coming from Moringa of Team Liquid earlier in the year. Great place for taking out the Blackbeard that's been camping there the entire round. And it looks crazy, but literally it's just lining up the certain amount of dots, leaning left, and then letting the C4 fly. Anyways, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for my list of the top 10 random things of 2021 within Siege. Now, closer to Christmas time, I am planning on doing a Coconut Bras best of 2021. So be on the lookout for that if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all very soon in the next one. I love you all. Peace.